Plastics. Everyone knows their threat to sea life and oceans. However, global plastic production has risen by 20% in the last 5 years. Attitudes have changed, but apparently not our actions. So why should we care?
I think plastic pollution is so important because it's something that can affect the oceans across the world and affect all our ecosystems. They estimate if we continue on our current trends that by 2050 there'll be more plastic in the oceans than fish. We know that plastic is entering the food chain and is disrupting our ecosystems that we rely on. So I think it's really important that people understand that this isn't just about saving the big whales and saving the polar bears, but actually human life on this planet depends upon ecosystems and depends upon nature.
Plastic pollution has devastated Dugi Otok in Croatia. Sakurin Beach was once known for its stunning beauty. It's now littered with junk from the sea. Locals built a turtle made of bike tubes and bottles. It's an ironic reminder of the damage we're doing to marine life. So how is Cambridge tackling waste? Are we really making progress?
Well, Cambridge is a fantastic place in terms of what's going on environmentally in a lot of ways because there's a huge amount of initiatives, a huge amount of organisations such as Cambridge Zero Carbon, Cambridge Carbon Footprint, all the allotments and the orchards and people trying to work together to reduce their carbon footprints. You know, we've got world-leading scientists and researchers in this area. But there's certainly a lot more that we can do. Our recycling rates in this country haven't really improved very much in recent years, despite other countries making much faster strides.
We've got to reduce, say no, stop actually buying things that are coming in packaging that is not recyclable. And we've got to reuse the things we do have.
Changing our lifestyle does reduce pollution. But 6 million tonnes of plastic are made every year by the 4 largest companies. Extinction Rebellion have been campaigning to stop this problem at the source. Could this be the way to make real change?
I think protesting makes a difference, definitely, in terms of pushing some of your local politicians and decision makers to think again, pushing them to see if actually they could do that bit more, both locally and nationally.
There's huge amounts that the government could do much more quickly to help us reduce plastic pollution, doing much more to work with corporations to make sure they cut down on the amount of plastics that they're using, to put more money into research and development to make sure that we've got much more other options available for people. Now that people have got such an awareness of this issue, I really do hope that they continue to work with us to put pressure on government and big corporations to make sure that they take that action that they need to take as well, because they can do huge amounts, much more ambitiously to reduce plastic waste. Crucially, we do need to understand that it is just one amongst many issues. I think it's absolutely brilliant that we're going to really try and reduce the amount of plastic pollution going into the oceans, but if ocean acidification continues or if the sea levels continue to rise because of global warming and climate change as a whole, then obviously those things continue to threaten our oceans and our planet as well. So I'm excited that people are so aware of plastic pollution now, and I really do think we can achieve a lot on it, but I really hope that people will then help us move on and deal with those other issues as well.
Will we always be bound by plastic? We want government and corporations to reform, but we'll also have to change our lifestyles for them to listen, because individual action turns into institutional change.